Well, hello! Welcome back to my channel. Just Shauna here to talk about a friggin' readathon. I will have to try to find this tweet and insert it somewhere if I can, but it was a couple months ago, I want to say, and I tweeted just being stupid about how I'm gonna, like jokingly I said, I'm going to start a readathon that's just called like read some shit. Where the point is you just read some shit. That's it. Like super no pressure, right? Like haha, I was just being silly. And then Amy at Nonfiction Feminist, who is a newer booktuber, but she's great, and she commented on the tweet and said, you should totally do this. You should make a readathon like this. And then she put in the suggestion of, you can have it be like people who don't read, where you're just like urging them to read more. And I was like, that's a really good idea, actually. So I messaged her and we chatted about it, and here we are. We're doing the Read Some Friggin' Books-A-Thon. This is going to technically be, for us anyways, like a year-long thing, but we are going to have it kind of divvied up into quarters. So if you don't want to do it for the whole year, you don't have to. It's super low key though. The whole point of this readathon is to talk to some non-book readers, or maybe they're just not avid book readers in your life who maybe do want to read more. And you're basically doing like a little super low key book club with them where you just are urging them to read. You're being an accountability partner for them and giving them recommendations or suggestions and just helping them get more engrossed with reading. So the first quarter is January through March. The second quarter is April through June. The third quarter is July through September. And then the fourth quarter is October through December. And again, you can do one of the quarters, you can do two, you can do three, you can do all, or you can just not participate and do none. It's up to you. Legit, the only guidelines for this readathon challenge, whatever you want to call it, because it's really not like a readathon. You just pick some people, however many you want, 2 people, 3 people, 5 people, 15 people, however many you want to get involved with this, who are willing to commit to trying to read more and taking suggestions or recommendations from you and filling out a quick, like just a couple questions form at the end of each month just for updates. So obviously Amy and I are doing these announcement videos, and then I'm probably going to do like a TBR. Cats, must we? I'm probably gonna do a TBR video, which is more or less just, this is how many people I have and like how I know these people. I'm not gonna like, go into detail about their lives, but just like where I got them from or found them from. And then I'll probably talk also a little bit about how much they currently read and what their favorite genres are. So the entry form is super quick and easy. It just asks them for their name, how often they read currently, however they want to tell you that, if it's this many books per month, this many books per year, which genres are their go-tos. From January to March, how many books would they like to read? Obviously that will get changed as the year goes on. And then the final question is, are you willing to fill out a quick form at the end of each month updating? And that one has like, sure, let's do this, or maybe I think I'm gonna pass. And so the point of this form is just for you to have organized like who is in your little book club, in your little readathon, and to know like what they go to currently so you can maybe give them some suggestions. And then I'm going to also do quarterly wrap-ups where I talk about how much everybody read and if people met their goals and what books they liked and maybe books they read that they loved that I want to pick up now, stuff like that, just whatever you want to talk about. Could also do monthly updates if you want, or however many, just whatever works for you. And that's literally it. That's the extent of it. It's super low key, like I said. The monthly update form is also super short. It just has their name, the book title and author name that they're currently reading, whether or not they finished reading it, and if they did finish reading it, it takes them to a different part, and if they didn't, it takes them to this other part. So if they're not quite done yet, it asks how many pages have they currently read, or approximately how much of the book did they get through if maybe they're listening to an audiobook or reading the ebook, and whether or not they're enjoying it. And then if they finish the book, it asks how they felt about it, and then for any like commentary, notes, and what have you. So I am going to be sharing my Goodreads profile with everyone and also introducing them to the list function on Goodreads, because if people don't know about that, especially for people who like have different go-to genres than what I read. Also, for those people, like if someone says they really love contemporary romance or horror or thrillers or whatever that I don't read much of, I'm also going to try to find a couple of booktubers who maybe have recommendation videos and link that to these people. And then I also had the thought that if you're comfortable with it, you could share your Hoopla or Libby profile with anyone who maybe prefers audiobooks or ebooks. Again, if you're comfortable with that, and it probably depends on like who the people are that you get to do this with you. And then yeah, it's basically just like I said, you're their accountability partner. You are all each other's accountability partners. So I just thought it'd be fun because as someone who reads a lot, there are people in my life who don't read that much, but they always tell me they would like to read more. And what a great way to kind of try to infuse your love for reading into some non-avid book readers. We have a Twitter, which is at Friggen Books-A-Thon, because everything else I wanted was taken or too long. So that's the combination I had to go with. And if you're ever tweeting about it, you can use hashtag Friggen Books-A-Thon. So for these forms, I'm not all that tech savvy, guys, so there might be a fucking easier way to do this. I don't know. If there is, someone enlighten me. But what I did was I made these Google Forms, and if you want to participate in this, you just need to request edit access from me, and then once you get that, you just go make a copy. So then everybody who's filling out your forms, only you are seeing that feedback, and it's not getting mixed up with my people's feedback. Does that make sense? And that ensures that all of their responses are viewable by you and you alone. And Amy made the super cute little graphic for it, which I love. I'm horribly inept with anything relating to any of that, so she's been trying to kind of get more into that, into graphic design, and so she wanted to have a go at it, and I think it's super cute. So there we go. If you have decided to kind of participate in this, whether it's for one quarter, for the whole year, what have you, definitely tweet at us, comment on this video, let me know, tag me if you make a little, TBR video or prep video. I don't know what to call it because it's not really a TBR. You know what I'm saying. Let's share our love of reading with some other people. I also think that I'm going to do a tag relating to this, but I do not have that prepared yet, so stay tuned. Okay, that is all. Please let me know down below, like I said, if you're going to try to do this or if you have any questions. I am here, and Amy's channel will be linked down below, obviously, as well, and the link for the Twitter for the Friggen Books-A-Thon. As always, thank you so much for your time. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.